Hey everyone, Kathy Bacon here, and this is in the middle of nowhere, travel life. This is my 10th video, I believe, and it's been so fun connecting with everyone and letting you guys know what it's like to travel and move somewhere and live in a different country and all of that. If you've been watching my videos, you know that I've gone through the list. And now I'm at working online. So one thing that happened when we went to Thailand is that we decided that we weren't going to fully retire. We were going to have fun, but we were going to also work online. So to do that, we had to find something that we could do from anywhere. And as long as there is Wi-Fi, guess what? We can work from anywhere, right? So my husband was going to continue to do what he was kind of doing online with real estate. But what he found was it really was not conducive to working in Thailand and doing real estate online. He was an investor in Denver, but he decided that it was really difficult because he was having to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning in Thailand to connect with people back in the States. So he tried very hard, and it just wasn't something that really worked out for us. So coming back to the States to sort of set something up was something we decided to do after living there a year and a half. For me, lucky me, I took a class, a TEFL class, so I could teach English online. And teach English in any school, no matter where I ended up. So TEFL stands for Teaching English as a Foreign Language. So what ended up happening is I went to school for the 4 weeks, which was, oh my gosh, so difficult. And, you know, I haven't been in school for a very long time, and going to school every day for 4 weeks really freaked me out because I had all these people in class that were way younger than me. So I was like the mom of the class, but I was determined to do it because once you get that certificate, you can literally teach from anywhere, and you can get that certificate online. It's not a problem. Just, Google TEFL and you will find that, you can take that class online. You can go to another country. If you're thinking of visiting another country for an extended amount of time, you can take a class there. It's really nice. And what happened from there is I thought I was going to teach at schools in Thailand, but that's not what really happened, because when you're a foreign teacher that teaches English, they just can't get enough of you. And so they want you there all the time. They are not paying you really anything. You have to get a work permit, which is fine. It's not hard to get a work permit if a school is going to stand behind you and want you to be part of their faculty. But I just found that with no car and just traveling all around Thailand to teach was not something that was an easy feat for me. And so down the line, I met a girl, Nicole, and she told me about VIP Kid. And VIP Kid is just a really, really awesome outlet to teach online. And if you like little kids and you are an English speaker, then really all you have to do is take that certificate class and you can teach whenever you want. I teach in Beijing to little Chinese kids from the ages of 4 to 12. And I am part of their teacher crew. I've just signed another contract. So I've been there now for a year almost, and I have been able to teach online. So this company pays anywhere from $14 to $22 depending on your education and if you have that TEFL certificate, which I do. So you go into their platform once you become a teacher and you sign up for the times and days you're available. And that's the beauty of it too, is like I can teach whenever I want, as often as I want. And it's fine with them. I put my times in the schedule and they fill it up for me. And from there, they give me the curriculum, they give me the child's name, and I can go in and review that those slides before class. So I can do this anywhere. And it's so nice. And like now, since I've been back in the States since May, I've been in Seattle, I've been in Graham, I've been in Bellevue, I've been in Vancouver, now I'm in Portland. And so I just turn on my computer, I put the times and days in that I'm not busy, and guess what? My schedule gets full by VIP Kid. I highly recommend it if you want something to do part-time. It's very easy and it's very rewarding because the kids are just really awesome, quite frankly. And they are a culture that very much is about learning English. They really want their kids to learn English. So parents are paying for this to happen. Each class is 25 minutes and you get paid anywhere, like I said, from $14 to $22 an hour, depending on your education. And for me, it's turned out really well. I get about $20 an hour, which is really great. If you're living in Thailand, it's really great because you're like working for way above a minimum wage. Here in the States, in Seattle, Portland, different story. But again, if I wanted to work full time, 40 hours a week, I could do that. And, I could make $2,000 to $3,000 a month. So, but right now, until we get settled and I'm settled down in Seattle area, I am just teaching part-time. The nice thing about it is that really I just carry my little box around and it's got all my supplies in it. Like I have puppets and I have head dresses. I'm sure you guys have seen me on Facebook with those head dresses. And, I have a couple of little pictures that I hang behind me, and I have got my classroom ready. So that is the beauty of teaching online. In Thailand, it was really great because we were an hour behind China. So I could teach all day long and all night if I wanted to. I mean, I would teach anywhere from 11 in the morning till 5 o'clock at night, and it was fantastic. The problem is that when you go back to your home country or you go to other countries, you might not have that great of a time zone. Like right now, Pacific Standard Time, if I want to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to teach, I absolutely can, which I can't fathom it right now. I may end up doing that once I have my own place, but right now I'm working anywhere from 6 o'clock at night till 10 o'clock at night, which is fine. And I work 3 to 4 nights a week and the rest of the time I have off. So working online and traveling is a really great thing to do. There's so many businesses that you can do that with. Maybe you have your own little store back in the States, or maybe you have your own little makeup. Maybe you're doing makeup. Maybe you're doing skincare and everyone can buy online. That's so awesome because you can do that from anywhere you live, especially if you have kids. I met so many people in Thailand that had kids and they just worked a little bit part-time because they were teachers, and that was so nice for them because they could spend time with their kids, and in the evenings they taught. It's the same in the States. You can do that teaching in the States online. There's so many businesses and there's a lot of companies nowadays that don't mind you working virtually. And so if you can do that, if you can sign up with your company, or you can talk to your company about doing that, that's awesome. Because think about it. I could go to Mexico tomorrow and work and live there for 3 months if I wanted to. I could go back to Thailand and live and work for 3 months if I wanted to. There's just really anywhere in the world I could go. So I have to say that if you go to another country to live or stay for an extended amount of time, get a little job that you can work online with. It just makes life so much easier. And Beijing VIP Kid, they put my paycheck right in my checking account in the United States. So it doesn't matter where I am. It goes right into my checking account and I get paid every month, and it's a beautiful thing. So lots of people say, well, I don't know what I would do if I moved to another country and I had to work on, working online. There's a new tagline, and it's called Digital Nomads. And everywhere we were in Thailand, there were digital nomads. Every coffee shop was full of people working online. People were doing websites for others. People were I met a girl that had a workout schedule for people and set it up online for them. And she was just doing fantastic. So no matter what it is that you do, if you can do it online and travel and live somewhere else, awesome. It's really fantastic. And I am so grateful I was able to do that. Now, my husband was a different story. Like I said, he was an investor in real estate, and the hours were really difficult. In hindsight, what he should have done is he should have set something up here first, online, and then took it with him. But as it was, our situation, him having a heart attack, him needing space and time and relaxation, we just packed everything up and moved and sold everything. So there's ways to do that. There's ways to work online, and it's not hard. Let's just say you have a business here. Maybe you have someone that is a manager of your business, and all you have to do is check in online. There's so many ways to do that in travel. And people my age and younger are doing it. And I met them. So I'm not making it up. Everywhere I went, people were traveling, working online, and enjoying their time no matter where they lived. Thanks for tuning in, Jenna and Randy and Susan and John and Shannon. I'm glad that you stopped in to see what I had to say. I'm not sure if it pertains to any of you, and I'm not sure if you're going to be traveling soon anywhere, but just know that if you do, and gosh, you want to just take some time off and go live somewhere for 3 months, if you can do it online, you've got it made. That's what I do know. So I just wanted to share that with you and let you know that some people always sort of freak out about saying, well, I can't move like you did. I got to work. I've got to make money. I can't just go pick up and live somewhere for 3 months. Well, yes, you can. You can. You can if you are working for a company that might let you go virtual for 3 months. You can if you have your own business and you trust someone here in the States to sort of manage it for you. Because as we know, the world is so much smaller now. I'm live on Facebook. There is Skype. There is FaceTime. There is so many things that we can connect with each other and talk and in real time. So that makes life so much easier and better for all of us. So thank you for tuning in and listening about working online, the middle of nowhere travel video. It's been really fun to be able to tell you about my journey and how we made it work out. In case any of you want to do that someday, I would highly recommend it. It doesn't mean you have to leave your space here and never come back. It just means that maybe you have a space here that you can rent and you can go travel for 3 months. And I have to say this, is that so many of us are born in one state and we live there and we never go anywhere else. We never see the world. We never see other people's cultures and children and marriages and how they eat and how they sleep and what they do. And I have to tell you, it's the most invigorating thing for me to be able to do that. I have learned so much about myself intuitively and have been able to share it with others, which I absolutely love. So if you're thinking about it, if you want to run away for a little while, don't hesitate to think about how you can possibly do that, because it's not that hard. And I am who I am today because of the connections I have made in the world. And I don't know why I'm getting choked up right now about that, but it's really true. The connections we make with people besides in our culture just makes us into these incredible beings and opens our heart to so much more that's happening in life and gives us a little bit of empathy for other people, no matter where they live in the world. I think it's really important to remember that. And turn off your TV. Please turn it off. Throw it in the garbage. Because in this country, it tells us stuff that half the time isn't true and scares us into not doing anything because this might happen or that might happen. And I'll get off my soapbox about it. But I truly believe that living a life that you desire and you want is so important. It really is. And if you don't have that, then what's the point? What's the point? So thank you all for listening in. I am trying to think of other things that maybe would help you if you decided to move and go to another country, so I can do some more videos. But again, this is video number 10, and you can find all these videos that I've done on my website at www.kathybacon.com, and it is under extras, and it's called travel videos. So I've done 10. Go in and have a look and see about the things that I've talked about, and maybe they'll resonate with you. And one more thing. I want you all to know that no matter what your questions are, you can email me, you can PM me on Facebook. I am so glad to connect you with other people that I know if I don't have the answer or any of that. Or I can absolutely give you the answers if I have them as well. One more thing I have to say, and that is that I could have never gone to another country without the friends that I have here in the States, because they were so supportive of me. They connected with me. They loved me. And one thing that was really difficult, like I said into one of my videos, is that when you do travel, as hard as it might be, you really find out who your friends are. And so that could be good and bad for you. But for me, it was good because I realized that no matter where I am in the world, those friends that I have right at this moment were my friends and have been my friends throughout. So thank you again for your support and for being here and for caring about how you might change your life and how you might travel, how you might make a difference in the world, how you might work online, how you might want to go to another country and live, how you might get sick and tired of the United States for a minute and want to go elsewhere. I hope that for you. I wish that for you. And I love all of you. So thank you so much for listening. And have a great week, because fall is right around the corner. This I do know. And it's going to get cool, which I'm not used to. So please take a moment and think about travel. Think about all the things that you might want to do when it comes to travel. For me, working online worked, and that's exactly what this video was about. Hi, James. I miss you. I love you. And like I said, again, www.kathybacon.com. You can find all my travel videos there, and you can review them and see what I've talked about traveling. So goodbye, everyone. Thank you, and have a beautiful fall.